street. Two men, an uncle and his nephew, have been found guilty of drugging and raping vulnerable underage girls that they found walking the streets in West Yorkshire.
The pair were jailed for a total of 36 years today at Bradford Crown Court, the judge telling them that they deliberately targeted the children in a wicked and determined way. Chris Kiddie has our main story this evening.
The girls, Shazad Rahman and his nephew Bill Al-Hussein, targeted were underage and vulnerable. To them, though, they were, in the words of Hussein himself, simply fresh meat. The pair would travel from their homes in Leeds and Halifax to Keighley to find their victims, cruising the streets in a car, even visiting a local park. Teenagers would go missing for days with them, the court was told. The girls were told they'd have fun and were special. Instead, they were taken to a hotel in Batley and another hotel on the edge of Bradford, plied with drink and drugs, raped and sexually assaulted. Rahman and Hussein, who did not give evidence in their defence, had denied the charges but were found guilty after a 6-week trial. Jailing Rahman for 18.5 years and Hussein for 17.5 years, the judge said they'd caused incalculable psychological damage to their victims. They were driven by an endless lust, said the judge. They'd indulged in sordid, loveless sexual abuse. He called them cowards for not explaining what they'd done and putting their victims through the ordeal of a trial. These were Asian men, they were white girls. Is there any significance in that, do you think?
Whilst we acknowledge the ethnicity of the offenders, we need to remember that offences of this nature are not related just to one particular group or community.
Is there a problem with this kind of crime in Keighley at the moment, though?
It's unclear as to the degree of problem in relation to this crime, but we are working very hard with our partners to be able to tackle it.
It's thought Rahman and Hussein will have to serve at least half of their sentences before being considered for parole. Chris Kiddie, ITV News, Bradford.